Hello, this is Lenin here presenting our approach and findings for challenge 2. We are trying to answer two main questions. First question, how does a day of typical gas tech employee looks like? Second question, what are the unusual events occurred, and also to list the places and people involved with it. GBAD uses a minimum description length principle, which identifies a normative pattern that minimizes the number of bits needed to describe the input graph. GBAD probability algorithm uses this MDL evaluation technique to discover the normative pattern in a graph. But instead of examining all the instances for similarity, this approach examines all extensions to the normative pattern, looking for extensions with the lowest probability. Um, Basically, there could be multiple graph topology one could choose from given data. We have chosen this topology where the person is the main node here. So from this for this particular day, the employee moves from street 1 to street 5, and in between he stops at Kmart as per the credit card data. Each location node also has an hour node HH to record at what time of the day they visited here. Also, we add loyalty card information. In this example, the employee used loyalty card at a coffee shop for 3 times. So the input graph data. Now coming to data preparation, each day is called an instance or XP. In this, for example, in this so in this input file, there should be totally 14 XPs, each XP indicating one day. So there are 14 XPs. So there are 14 days. So the once we have this input file, we will run that our gbad from the command prompt. So we will have the gbad command and indicate our probability algorithm and the input file. Once we run it, we get an output file. So coming to the output file basically will have two main things. One is anomaly found. So we search anomalous instances. So there are 3 anomaly found. So it is on the XP10, XP11 and XP2. This is the location it finds as an anomaly. And then the second thing is the normative pattern, which will answer our first question. That is the what is the typical day of the employee. So the typical day of this employee is that he visits Abilas, Zakchoro, Gais Gairo, Hippocampus. This is the typical day. So so to show the same using the graph visualization, we are showing here, if you see, this is the normative pattern, that is the typical day of the employee Balas Felix. The same thing what we saw in the text output we are seeing in graphics here. This person typically visits Frank's Fuel, Gelata Galore, Gais Cairo, Hippocampus. So these are the typical places where he travels around. And then the unusual event for the employee Osvaldo Eni. So this person, if you see this visualization, this person travels at early morning 3 o'clock. So he spends a lot of time, he travels between 3 o'clock and also 11 a.m. Till this time he is found at this Executive Way. So this is very suspicious that he is traveling at this unusual time in an unusual place. That's all. Thank you very much for listening.